Once you have created a new job, the system will ask you for the access type. The access type defines how your customer will access their photos in your online shop. Most of the photographers who use Gutphoto use it for school photography. That's why we will have our main focus on the access code for each person. But let's quickly have a look at the other two options. You could set only one access code for the whole job. An example for an event would be a family event like a wedding or a school event like a prom, where you would allow your customers to view not only their own photos, but also the photos of all the other attendants, but in a secure environment. So everyone who likes to view the photos needs this single access code. And when you set the access code, make sure that it is a unique one, that it hasn't been used in a previous job, and make sure that you haven't used any special characters or spaces. The public access is suitable for any kind of huge event like a concert or a festival, where you don't limit the access with a special code or password. An example could be a concert or a festival. And once you have selected the public option, you see the system will ask you for the page on your website where you would like to publish the photos. If you haven't saved any page yet, you can do it here. You click publish this job on a new page. And here you have to set the name of the page. If it is, for example, a concert, you could enter the name of the artist or the name of the event. You click create page, and on your website you will see a new tab with the name of this event or artist, and customers who enter your website simply need to click on the link, and they have then access to all of the photos of this event. And so everyone who has access to your website, also if it is a customer for another job, everyone has access to the photos that are displayed under this new tab, under the new page. So the public access is therefore only suitable for huge events where you have the permission to publish all the photos openly, so that everyone has access to everyone's photos. Okay, so let's go back to the access code for each person. Once you have selected this option, you see that there are 4 different methods. The method depends on the fact whether you have any student data ahead of the shoot or not. Let's first assume we don't have any student data ahead of the shoot. The school hasn't provided us with any data of the students. In this case, it's QR tagging, and we need to add a number of QR cards. If we have a number of, let's say, 100 students, we would recommend to print 120 QR cards, because sometimes you have more people joining the shoot. Could be members from the staff or students that haven't been expected before. So it makes sure to enter a higher number of QR cards here than the number of expected students. In the case that you run out of QR cards during the shoot, and you have the option to print more cards, you could simply click this link, and you'll find the option to create a couple of new QR cards on this page. Okay, let's go back to the job. So the second method is the QR tagging with list. If you have the list of names ahead of the shoot, it is recommended that you upload the data as a CSV file. Therefore, we have provided you with the GutPhoto CSV template. You will also find a video on this template with more details, just to make sure that you don't change any of the settings. That is really important, that you enter the student's data without changing the settings of this template. So later, when you upload the images and activate the codes, the student's data will automatically be linked to the names of the students. And you see that customers can also have the option to select a favorite photo or yearbook photo, ID card photo. If you have the option yes, favorite photo, if you have selected this option and saved it on this page, students need to select a favorite photo. If they forget, the system will automatically select the first one that comes in the gallery after the photo of the QR card. But nevertheless, you always have the option to change the selection later under the photo management tab. And you see there's also the option to restrict the selection of qualified photo. You can do this with a 5-star rating in your editing program like Lightroom. Yeah, that is the same procedure for the favorite photo, yearbook photo, or ID card photo. The third option is the QR tagging registration for photo day. That is a nice option that allows you to collect students' data ahead of the shoot. So on the one hand, you have received the students' or parents' permission for taking photographs of their children before photo day. And on the other hand, this feature automatically creates a list of names from the information registered, which is useful for generating the unique QR cards and also for the student data export. As your customers register, you should see the number of registrations increase here. And you can click on See Full List in order to check who has registered. It's a good idea to generate extra QR codes for those who forget to register, or in case you'll need more for staff, group, sibling, etc. With the chosen access code for registration, your customers can now log in from your online shop and enter their data, such as their email, name of their children, and the class or group they are in. When your customer has filled in the form and clicked register now on your online shop, the data will automatically be added to a list of names in the photo job and to the QR cards waiting to be generated. So the QR cards can be created as usual from within your photo job. And the last method is the manual tagging. You can use the manual tagging for jobs where you don't have any student data ahead. And if you choose not to use QR cards, you can manually tag the first image of every child before activating the codes under the photo management tab once you have uploaded the photos. So once you have uploaded the photos, you can either inform your customers per email if you have their email addresses. If not, you can create contact sheets containing the access information and a preview of their photos. You can create these contact sheets under the Selling tab. You finally have the option to add a global access code to the job. The global access code is like a master key for yourself or for staff members. You simply need to click add global access code, and you create an access code that hasn't been used before in another job, and anyone who uses this code will have access to all the images of all galleries within this job.